Hello, Game Changers. Mr Whitehouse here, head of lower school. I've got an assembly for you today on an initiative that we launched with all of our lower school students last year. It's the University of Game Changers Challenge. And it's aimed at every single one of you. Yes, even you at the back there. It's an opportunity for you to develop and show all of the members of staff in the school your character skills. That includes your resilience, your perseverance, your grit and determination, your ability to work as part of a team and a wider community in order to be the best possible version of you. So I'm going to start with a challenge. The challenge is going to involve your tutor, as the screen changes, pausing the video. And I want you to see how many of the famous game changers on the screen you can recognize. Ready? And stop right there. I wonder how many different celebrities or game changers you could identify. So lots of people from across a range of fields. Starting with the top corner, you've got Chris Martin from Coldplay. Then you have Kourtney Kardashian, who was made famous through reality television. Rowan Atkinson, who in my day was famous for being Mr Bean, but now he is in a number of different films. You've got J.K. Rowling, of course, the author of Harry Potter. Then you've got Juan Mata, the famous football player for Manchester United. Emma Watson, star of the films Harry Potter and a number of others. Comic Harry Hill, and Rebel Wilson from a number of other comedy films. So next task, and I'll need your tutors to pause the video again, is try to identify what they all have in common. Ready? Okay, so I wonder how many of you got that question correct. It is, of course, that they all graduated from top universities from across the world. So just a few examples. Chris Martin got a first-class degree in Greek and Latin. So first class means it's the highest level of degree you can get. You can also see that J.K. Rowling got a BA in French and Classics. BA means Bachelor of the Arts. You can see Rowan Atkinson's got a master's degree. So he completed a degree and then he went on to further study to do another one to achieve master's level. And Juan Mata achieved a degree in sports science. Now, why did I show you that? Well, I think it's important that everyone has aspirations to reach the very highest level of whatever field they pursue. But you don't have to look too far for examples of game changers. You may have seen the posters in our main hall, our alumni board. This is former students that have gone on to study at the very highest level in a range of different areas. Our alumni also consists of people that have gone on to do exceptional things within their chosen field, from entrepreneurs to Olympic athletes. Next time you're in the main hall, do be sure to check them out. But I thought I would show you where the class of 2017 are now. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes just to read through where some of our top students are now. You can see that a lot of the students are now studying at top level universities. And on the next screen, I want to show you a little bit more about these. At TPS, we encourage pupils to become game changers. We value this so much that each year we hold a Game Changers Day, working solely on your personal development and character skills, such as leadership, empathy, and resilience. Pupils with developed character skills are more desirable for top apprenticeships and universities, and you can see on the board there some Russell Group universities. These ensure that our students are most ready for their lives after TPS. But it's not just top universities that search for people with a well-developed character. Top organisations listed the following skills as the most desirable when hiring employees. Verbal communication, teamwork, awareness, analysing and investigating. You'll notice that no company identifies only knowledge or academic prowess as the key skills required to be successful in their organisations. So how does the University of Gamechangers Challenge work? Well, it's important to note that you're only the second year group to complete the challenge. And you will have noticed that during your weekly rota of activities in tutor times, you have a dedicated day each Thursday to complete your booklet and a challenge card, which I'll talk about shortly. As you work through your booklets, the work will help you develop your strengths and identify areas for development. So on your challenge card, the challenges are broken down into 3 strands, which match our school values: enjoy, respect, and achieve. Enjoy is all about your character development and enjoying lots of different opportunities from across the school. This is about developing your attributes through involvement in charity and house events. You're also encouraged to pursue different cultural experiences, like going to the theatre. Respect is more about preparedness and taking responsibility for your own development and learning. By completing the challenges, you can provide a positive contribution to TPS and the local community. You're also encouraged to visit a university. Achieve. This is more about the curriculum and co-curriculum. These challenges relate to your application towards school and developing your personal qualities. At the end of the academic year, we will hold a graduation ceremony and pupils will be awarded based on the number of challenges they have completed. There's a number of different levels, which I'll talk through in a moment, but just to note, you can get the challenges signed off by any member of staff from across the school. So if you took part in extracurricular clubs for a prolonged period of time, get that member of staff to sign your card off. Or if it's a particularly great piece of work that's been recognised through being placed on a notice board, ask your teacher who marked it to sign off your challenge for that strand. So the 4 different levels of honours are as follows. To achieve a 2-2, you need to successfully sign off 2 challenges in each of the era strands. To achieve a 2-1, you need to have successfully signed off 3 challenges in each of our era strands. A first class degree needs to be signed off 4 challenges, and the masters, the very highest level within the University of Gamechangers, requires you to complete 4 challenges in each era strand alongside the additional masters challenges. Now, there's been no shortage of inspirational role models or game changers in the media, given the recent challenges that we've all been experiencing. And none more so perhaps than everyone's favourite PE teacher, and mine included, Joe Wicks. So I really wanted to show you a video of when he was asked to attend his former university, St Mary's in Twickenham, to attend and present at their graduation ceremony.
I'm still, my heart is, I feel like I'm doing a hit session, my heart is pounding so fast. This is scarier than the Guinness World Record we did in Hyde Park. So yeah, Lean in 15 has become this phenomenal success, and aside from, you know, the financial gains of that was never what it was about for me. I do book tours and I meet these women and these guys that have had, you know, bulimia and anorexia, or they've been overweight, or they've got diabetes, and they do these plans and they follow my ideas, and it's changing their lives, and that's what it's all about for me. Like even today, I wake up and I do a Snapchat or an Instagram. It's always the same thing. All I ever try to do every day is to get one person exercising and feeling good, and to get one person cooking a healthy recipe. So, you know, I've solved a problem, and that's what you should always think with your ideas is, you know, how can I solve a problem and give people something that's going to make them feel better? And that's what you should always be when you're being entrepreneurial. And in the process of the whole book thing going on, which is pretty crazy, I released this online plan called the 90-Day Shift, Shape and Sustain Plan, which is an online business selling tailored fitness plans. Okay, so I did that in a way just to kind of kind of like, you know, if I thought if I can get a few people to sign up, I can do less PT and have a little bit more time to myself and with my girlfriend and whatnot. And it's become this huge global company. Like I've got 40 staff. It's a multi-million-pound business, and it's just grown on social media. And my office now, I've got a 5,000 square foot office, like 20 meters from where I used to stand and give out the flyers in Richmond. So it makes me proud. Like every day I go in there, I just walk past and I'm like, I can't believe I used to stand there annoying commuters, and now I walk up to this building and I've got all these staff. It's mad, and obviously I'm really proud to tell that story. So what I want to say is basically, I'm going to get to my final point now, is that so many people will say your idea's no good and it won't work and it's been done before and there's already a body coach, so why go and do Instagram, why go and share recipes, you know, you're copying someone. It always be yourself, it's never too late, okay? And secondly, you will get rejection, you're going to have doors slammed in your face all the time. You've got to be willing to like turn away, go and regroup, come back, knock again, keep going, because you can't just give up when you get one knockback. And that's the thing with all entrepreneurs, I think. They just keep going and they keep working and working. And yeah, another thing is, you know, if you are a bit scared and confused about going out into the real world and you want to go and live in Thailand and live on a beach for 6 months, like go and do it, have fun, because that's all it's about. You'll get there, you'll find out what you want to do in the end. But you should be really proud of yourself for doing a degree. I bet all your friends and family are buzzing. I was here in 2008 and I remember thinking like how epic this place was and what a wonderful day, and I bet you're just desperate to get out of here now because I'm sweating and you're probably really tired. But yeah, so I'll leave you with 3 things, okay? And this is 3 simple mantras that I live my life by, right? And if you do these 3 things, you can't really go wrong, okay? And I hope you've enjoyed my chat. I hope you found it inspirational, and I hope you go out there and achieve your goals. But the 3 things I live by, okay, is 3 simple things. It's work hard, have fun, and be nice. If you do those 3 things, whether it's online, in social media, in the real world, in business, with your relationships, you'll do well, you'll succeed, and you'll have a great life. So good luck, everybody, and go and smash it. See ya.
So I hope you found that video as inspirational as I do, and you're looking forward to taking on the challenge of the University of Gamechangers. Just remember, you need to dare to take risks while still being yourself and the great person we all know you can be. Good luck, and I look forward to our graduation ceremony at the end of the year.